stars of the NFL, brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium, the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers. On the Raiders sideline, you've got Pete Carroll, of course, well known for the success in these parts with USC back 2001 through 2009. On the other side, a man he's clashed with before, both with the Seahawks and the 49ers and USC and Stanford, of course, Jim. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Heck, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically. They got the win. He can continue to play that style of ball. It's going to be a tough group to match up with.
It's now second
From
and 6.
29, here's 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. He's got his receiver, and that's Jack Pash. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 10.
They run out of the gun with Genty. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Gonna get that complete. Jacoby Myers. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Las Vegas.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Vegas.
First down, Raiders.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical third down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock. These are the impact plays that this... linebacker is capable of, Mike, not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. It's a big-time play by a really good player.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Third and inches.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he is going to have the Raiders first down. At least at first glance. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on 3rd and inches. A throw right side, taken in by Tucker. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 16-yard
Look
line.
middle, and it's caught by Bash.
The pass.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 7.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is first and goal.
At the 8-yard line. First down, Las Vegas.
No handoff. He'll keep it himself. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. 3rd and goal coming up. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Raiders are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
So here come the Chargers. The offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
You watch the film from last week's game and you come away saying, okay, he's probably one of their best players on the field, but you would never know it after meeting with him. He said, I don't want to talk about my touchdowns. He said, there's just too many plays out there that I'm missing, and then, of course, the costly interception. So they didn't win. He's taking a lot of that responsibility onto himself, and frankly, that's the role of an NFL quarterback, whether you like it or not.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Herbert takes the lead, decides to hang on. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. And he's been a workhorse in the backfield this season, right there amongst the league leaders in rushing late in the campaign. Heelage forward for maybe a yard. Justin Avoidby in there on the stop. They'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Complete to Ashton Genty. A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
Throwing now from the gun. Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
And a Raider 1st down.
Out of the pistol run with Genty. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Raider 1st down.
1st down, Raiders.
They'll run with the rookie from Auburn. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. Back to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. 3rd down and 9.
It's 3rd down and 9.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He's got a man. That's Myers.
Some 3rd down.
14 on the pickup. 1st down, Vegas.
A gain of 14. And the Las Vegas 1st down.
third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
At the 33-yard line.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Quarter two begins. It is Raider football. They've got it second down and 7. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Raiders.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll get about 5. Second and 5.
On the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 7-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they're going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Dylan Mobby. Touchdown, Raiders. That his first touchdown this year.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Raiders are out to a 10-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jackson now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Chargers take over.
That goes to the Chargers, their former QB as well, Jim Harbaugh. His offense goes back to work. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with first and 10. Shotgun now to Herbert. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
A run. This is Hampton. That's going to be good for a Chargers first down as they'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On play action now. Herbert. He'll swing this out to Hampton. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
On play action, it's Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. This one intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
A look at the Raiders head man, Pete Carroll. His offense gets set to take over once more. They have been one of the better teams in terms of throwing football this year, and the numbers bear that out, and they have come out of the gates hot in this one. What more could you ask for on first down? A nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
Brings up second and 2.
They'll stick with him again. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Las Vegas.
They'll stay on the ground. And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards. Enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
It's second and inches.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up. Here's a run. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Makes the score Raiders 17. Chargers nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jackson now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. This unit hasn't been at their best early on. Punt followed by an interception on their first 2 drives. Throwing on first down is Herbert.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Pass caught right side by Conklin. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard
We'll play fake. Herbert. Pass complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
16 yards.
First time they've looked his way tonight.
Chargers.
Good time to do it. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
It's a gain of 7.
Herbert to the air again. Looking mid on him. Get it complete to McConkey. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Chargers first down.
Motion man is Johnston.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
That one taken in. McConkey. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Makes the score Raiders 17. Chargers 7.
At the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return is Dylan Laube. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Look, the Raiders head man Pete Carroll, his offense gets set to take over once more. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with first down. To the 45. And he's all the way down to the 30-yard line.
The tackle by Derwin James. A gain of 46 yards on the play.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
He's taken down.
A pickup there of 13. Good for a Raider first down.
First down, Raiders.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Over the middle. That's the tight end, Bowers. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. He'll look to throw. One broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Out of coverage. Excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers.
Incomplete.
Now they'll be looking at third and goal.
Down and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. Fourth down is looming.
It's now fourth and goal at the 2-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That's in the end zone and interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
I don't hate the decision, Mike. Be aggressive. Come away with a touchdown. But what the quarterback understands in this situation is you just can't hold the ball. You got to get it out of your hand. Give your guy a chance to come down with it. And he puts the ball in harm's way and results in a pick.
Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. A throw on the move is caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
6-yard pickup brings up second and
out of the gun, here's Herbert. Another catch there for Johnston. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Herbert now on first down. And open down the field. That's Harris. A gain there of 24 yards. First down, L.A.
That's another Chargers first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. We've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to the first down.
Second and 8.
Open receiver, that's Harris. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 2.
Motion man is Johnston. Herbert looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Touchdown, LA. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials indicating, let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
The kick is good. Makes the score Raiders 17, Chargers 14.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And he's got it at the 1. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Raiders offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
So, halftime here out west. Let's send it east to Scott Hansen. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Our look around the NFL starts now. At Northwest Stadium in Landover, the Commanders at home to take on the Cowboys in the NFC East. And this is the quarterback of the Cowboys. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Cowboys finish off a disappointing 6-11 season, but they get the win in the finale. From there, let's go up to the Pacific Northwest, Seattle. Let's look in on the Seahawks as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And it's the former Seminole, Trey Benson. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Cardinals will be a part of this year's playoffs. They get the victory here in the regular season finale. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And this is Darnell Mooney. He had his way with the defense from beginning to end. How about 4 touchdown catches in the game? With that, a look here at the playoff picture in the NFC here in this final week of the regular season. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first down, right back to Hampton. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Play action now. It's Herbert. This one finds McConkey. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Gain of 23 yards.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
I love this call. My defense is thinking run here. It's second and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy first down. Really well done.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing, Herbert. Over the middle, he's got Harris. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
22 yards.
From 6 yards out, it's first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 6.
They'll run with Hampton. And he'll take this one in. Warrior Hampton. Touchdown Chargers. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
And the touchdown here's Ticker out to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. Trailed by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 26-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's a short one. Caught by Bowers. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First down, Raiders.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Cooler Ford is there to bring him down.
It's a pickup
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
The 42-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. To the right side, hauled in by Miles. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Las Vegas first down.
A throw right side, taken in by Tucker. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That's brought in by Myers. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Las Vegas.
They run out of the gun with Genty. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Vegas.
First down, Raiders.
They'll look to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Now Sanders on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Raiders extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Chargers offense and Omari and Hampton getting set for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. On play action. Now Herbert. Back to the right. Caught by Sanders. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2.
That one complete to McConkey. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
A 5-yard gain.
Hampton trying to work inside. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the ball down for a loss.
We're trying to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Shotgun now for Herbert. To the left side, pulled in by Kirkland. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Charger first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
These curl routes. He's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield. You stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
It's a gain of 5.
Herbert to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
That's another Chargers first down.
A give, and here comes Hampton. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. They'll go again with Hampton. We'll get this inside the 20, and nice run in the red zone. It's first down.
A 7-yard gain. And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Another run here with Hampton. And a good run there. And 5 yards.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
That's a
Going to be 3rd. They need 1.
It's 3rd and 1.
We'll try to run for it with Hampton. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
A 3-yard loss on the play.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker in a big spot. This to tie things up here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. That evens the score here in the 4th quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense and Jacoby Myers set for their next drive. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
Brings up second and 12 at the 24-yard line.
the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Back to throw. You look middle, and it's caught by Beck. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. They'll come up here, first and 10
yards. And the Raider first down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
They'll look to throw yet again. No, he's got Tucker. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
You know, like these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long range.
And the strength on display rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going. Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only one. Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
At the Chargers' 28-yard line.
They'll go again with Gentile. And he fought through one tackle, stayed on his feet, but they get him down. It's no gain.
No gain on the play. And it brings up third down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jack Best that time. And now it's fourth down. So here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This to take the lead here in the fourth. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. He's close to a first down, a gain of 9, nice pitch and catch on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Herbert makes the read, decides to hang off.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
That's number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. From the gun, it's Herbert. This one complete right side to Harris. 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. Look at this complete left side to Johnston. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Chargers.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And a short pickup down to 21.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They were prepared for it. And they held it to a nice game.
He was trying to get that one to Tyler Conklin. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up 1st and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands what to do, because we know we need to finish this off with 6 if we can. And now being 1st and goal is going to go a long way in allowing that to be possible.
The throw is perfect. They'll try to set up the screen here. For the lead, here is 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup.
Conklin goes in motion. Herbert now on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete. Brad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it'll be 4th and goal coming up.
Cameron Dicker for the Chargers field goal. A 22-yard attempt.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10. Flushed to his left. Taking off. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Las Vegas.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Genty. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 2nd and 6 coming up. They'll stick to the ground. And he's going to have that 1st down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Raiders.
They'll drop to throw. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. They'll go up now for 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. He's got Myers on the completion. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. A massive play here. Late, tie game, 3rd down. He'll try and get there on the ground. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
And the Raider 1st down.
They'll keep it on the ground. He's to the 10. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. They'll get it with still a minute 20 left to go in the game. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Trey Tucker. Touchdown Raiders. Sanders here for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Raiders will go up by 7.
Raiders 34, Chargers 27.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Jackson now to return it. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Trey Harris, the intended receiver there.
Incomplete.
And that will lead to a second down.
Second and 10.
Conklin goes in motion. Now Herbert throwing on second down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Brings up third down and 10.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Fourth down.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
Finding yourself down to your final timeout, this is the moment. This is the drive that you have to find a way to extend if you're going to claw yourself back into this game. But the defense comes up with a huge stop, and that will all but end this game.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11. So this one, a win for the Raiders. They finish off the regular season with some momentum. And they'll wait with bated breath to find out who they're going to play next week in the wild card round. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night from SoFi.